Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am here with another normal girl reviews video. If you don't know what that is, it's where I'm a normal girl and I review products. I don't have lip injections or fillers on my face. I have normal average skin that clearly has acne. I have scarring, I have texture, I have freckles. So I created this series so that you guys know what products look like on a normal person. I am just like you guys. I work a 9-to-5 job. I don't have all of the money in the world. And I always forget to say like what this series is really about in essence. Yes, we are reviewing products, but it's also more about me not being like this huge rich person who can get facial treatments all the time and fillers and stuff like that, where everything kind of turns into an illusion and all makeup sometimes ends up looking really, really good on those people, no matter what it is, just your average girl. So today we are looking at an eyeshadow palette. It is the Sigma Untamed palette. I've never owned a Sigma eyeshadow palette before, and That Girl Shae did an eye swatch video with this, and she said it is probably the best eyeshadow palette to come out for 2020, and she tries a lot of palettes out. So I immediately rushed to get this. I got it while I was watching her video because I was like, I gotta try this out. It does retail for $49, which is hefty. But I did sign up for their text messages, so I think that was a 25% off discount, so it ended up being around 39 bucks, which is still pretty pricey compared to ColourPop, the last items that I hauled, where a lot of those eyeshadow palettes are around like $12 to $16 a piece. But I just had to pick this up and I really wanted to test it out for you guys. So the packaging is so nice. It has this like velvet vibe to it, and I picked this eyeshadow palette because the tones just are really nice. They look like really, really rich colors, and it looks like this will be a great eyeshadow palette for fall. So taking her out of the packaging, the component is just like the outside packaging. It has this velvet texture, which I think is so nice. This is a really beautifully designed, sleek looking palette. It is pretty heavy duty feeling, so that is a plus. I really like the simplicity of this design. And let's open her up. Gorgeous. God, this is just so nice. I've never used Sigma eyeshadow before or owned one of their palettes, so like this is all new to me. You have a nice mirror, and even this is really nice. This slip of plastic to protect the eyeshadows. Like, it's little details like this, which is really, really cool. This does come with a brush. It is one of those double-ended brushes, but it feels pretty sturdy. Not sure how this will work out, but I definitely will try it out at some point. It's the E38 Diffused Crease and E54 medium sweeper. I usually like a more densely packed shadow brush to pack on metallics and stuff like that. And I've never used the E38. I do have their E40. So I'm gonna set this aside, and I'm actually gonna use some other brushes today, but look at these shades. Like, so freaking yummy, and you can totally see like where I was going with these two tones right here. Definitely really fall-y. Even that cranberry and this one right here, they're just all beautiful. I am so excited. These are actually bigger pans than what I expected. They are bigger than your average like square eyeshadow palette pan, so I'm understanding kind of the price point. With this nice packaging, you get the brush, and these eyeshadow pans look a little bit bigger. So I'm thinking something like a Lorac Pro palette compared to these, like very, very, very large. They are like double the weight of what these are. So in this, you get 14 eyeshadows, 8 of which are matte, so 6 of them are shimmers. As you can see, we have a nice range of colors. You have neutrals, some jewel tones, some fall tones, lots of shimmer, and lots of what look like creamy mattes. Super, super excited. I'm going to do what I always do in these eyeshadow palette review videos. I'm gonna do one side over here with a natural look, something that I could wear to the office, and then I'm gonna get a little bit more playful on this side to show you guys the potential of this palette. I do have a look picked out for this side and I'm very excited about it. So let's get started. All right, so I'm taking the M441 from Morphe. This is clean. I used my color switch. It's just stained. And I'm gonna take this cream color right here and just set my base. I do this all the time. There is some kick up happening, but that's okay. Don't let that scare you. Nice cream color. I mean, those are hard to mess up. This is gonna be super basic look, super easy. I'm taking this color right here, which is called Loyal, and I am just gonna put this in the crease. Ooh, that's nice. I didn't expect it to be this dark, which is okay. I'm just gonna blend her out. That blended out so beautifully, so pretty. So I'm gonna take just a touch of boho right here just to warm things up, like the tiniest bit, like super, super tiny amount. Just like that, just to warm it up a tad. And then I'm gonna take the color Spirit right here. It is a metallic, kind of like a champagne-y pink. And we will put that all over the lid. So I'm gonna wet it and see what this shade can really do. Oh yeah, there we go. Super, super pretty. The only thing I wish this had was a lighter shimmer color that I could use for my brow bone, but I'm just gonna take Urban Decay, what is this, Virgin, and do that. Okay, so I did a look on this eye using this color Dauntless right here because I love a shimmery royal blue, but the look did not go as planned. This blue was actually kind of difficult to work with. I couldn't get it right. It seemed like it was pretty dry. So when I went on without it being wet, it was all over down here. I'm like still a little blue. And when I was blending it, it was just getting really muddy and it was just not working with me. It could be human error or it could be the eyeshadow. The eyeshadow, like I said, was pretty dry, which was making it just crumble all down here, and it literally made a huge mess. So that's just something to think about. So I'm gonna go a different direction and we are gonna do a fall look on this eye. So again, used my primer, put down Docile so that everything blends out. And then we are going to take the color Boho right here just to get like a little transition going. And then I'm gonna take this lighter cranberry shade right here called Feral, and I'm gonna go in right under that shade, right in the crease. And then I'm actually gonna combine Boho and Camouflage for the outer corner. And then I'm going to take Envy right here, which is this really pretty green. Okay, I'm gonna clean up. Okay, so I'm gonna finish my makeup and I will be back. Okay guys, here are the final looks. I'm loving these color combinations. I think this side is definitely my favorite just because it's more everyday me, but this is definitely more of like a cool tone look. I usually wear more warm tones, but I'm loving this. It's like a cool glam, but for every day. And then this side is so fun, very, very fall. It's getting me very excited. Love this green color so much. For the lash lines, I took Loyal under here, just a little bit, not too dramatic or crazy. And then I combined Boho and Feral under here. For the brow bone and inner corner on this side, I used this color Hustle, which is a gold, but it looks like it has a mixture of like a yellow gold and a rose gold. It's very unique. I don't think I have anything like it in my collection. I am very pleased with these looks. It was a journey to get to this side, but I'm loving what I did. I like the pigmentation of these. They blend out very nicely, even though things can get a little intense and a little muddy. You really just gotta work with these in small amounts because these are more rich toned eyeshadows. So just take a little bit at a time, really work with these. I wouldn't say this is a great palette for beginners for that aspect because you really need to know how to work with colors. But if you're somebody that already loves playing with colors and is experienced with colors and stuff like that, I would pick this up. I definitely wouldn't start here because this is a $50 eyeshadow palette. I would start with something like ColourPop just to get a little bit more experienced, but I really do like these looks, and like that green is just so pretty. So I'm gonna insert swatches right now for you guys so you can see the whole lineup swatched on my arm. These are just really beautiful colors. I love the combination of all of these. You've got majority fall colors, but you do have like these lavender colors that really scream more spring. Then you have like the gold that's very summery. So I think this is just a really cool palette. It's one palette that really intrigued me, which hasn't happened in a while when it comes to normal eyeshadow palettes like this. The last ones I bought were pastel, and that's very unique, especially to my collection. But when it comes to just a regular run-of-the-mill eyeshadow palette, I haven't found anything that's really like wowed me because brands are coming out with so many all the time, reusing the same shades over and over again, and I think this one's a little bit more unique, so that really excited me about it. Again, the only problem I had was that blue shade. It was dry. I did find that this green shade was a little easier to work with, even though I did end up needing to wet it a touch, but I think it came out really pretty. So those are my thoughts on this palette. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you later, guys. Bye.